One of these dolls was almost beyond saving, and the other ended up far creepier than I originally planned. Today, we're transforming them both into haunted sweethearts. Welcome or welcome back, spooky friends, to my channel where I transform forgotten porcelain dolls into creepy creations. Today, we're creating not one, but two haunted sweethearts. I'll use many of the same materials and techniques, but by the end, they'll have completely different personalities. But first, a sneaky peek of where we're going. As always, we start with the least glamorous part of the process, a deep clean and sanitize of our base dolls. While cleaning, I like to assess any damage and decide where my attention needs to go first. It's usually the most stressful and honestly, the grossest part of the whole project for me. As you can see, we've already isolated the issue with the hair of doll 1. Doll 2 is looking pretty good so far. Oh yeah, and for the sake of keeping some secrets to myself, I'll be referring to the dolls as doll 1 and doll 2 and then revealing their names at the end of the video. Before I reveal their names, leave your guesses in the comments. What would you name these two? If anyone guesses correctly, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Okay, back to the process. I need to give these two girls a really good brush out and get rid of as much of the loose hair, dust and dander, and the knots as possible. Doll 1 is losing hair at a dramatic rate at this stage, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful. Then, I'm going to try something a little different here by using boiled hot water to try and unknot and smooth out the hair of the dolls. I haven't used this technique before, so I'm going to go easy with the heat, brush it out, and see how we've gone. Okay, here we go with the hot water technique. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I'm imagining it just melting, and to be honest, it did a little bit, but overall it worked really well. We'll go in with the same process for doll 1, but we're going to be more careful because the hair is hanging on for dear life. A quick little trim of the loose hairs, then popping doll 2's hair into some makeshift rollers to dry naturally, and then we're done here for just the moment. Then once the hair is dry, we're going to pop on the lovely hair caps that I've made from recycled stockings, and we're going to get to guessing up and making a nice clean texture on the doll's skin that'll help the paint stick. Then we can mix up the desired color and go into painting the dolls with their undercolor. For reference, we'll be doing crackle effect for the skin. So this color that you're seeing here will be seen under the crackle, so keep this in mind when you see what I've done to doll 2. I use craft glue to help the crackle paste dry to a desired texture and depth. Glue equals more depth in the cracks. I hope it didn't get you there. Sorry, this will make sense later, I promise. While the dolls are drying, we can concentrate on styling the clothes using some dark clothes dye and style the shoes using some thinned out red acrylic. What can I say? I love a bit of gore. Crackle paste time! This is clearly one of my favorite materials to work with because every application turns out a little differently. You can mix acrylic paint directly into the paste before applying it, or add ink and watered down paint afterwards to create depth and staining effects. For doll 2, I'm hoping to create dark sunken features around the eyes and mouth. Let's see if the crackle gods are on my side today. Okay, that has dried down really well on both dolls. Looking pretty creepy already, but we're going to go in with the ink for doll 2 and some watered down grey acrylic I've mixed up for doll 1. As you can see, it is good to let the layers dry and keep applying to get the desired effect. The paste absolutely drinks up any moisture you add, so layering is going to be key here. Now for the fun parts, adding some creepy details to the dolls and their outfits. Some blood splatters here, some blood splatters there. And what have you been eating, doll 1? And just like earlier, we'll let all these paint details dry down and then add more as needed. Everything was going smoothly, so naturally I decided to create a new challenge for myself. I wanted these sleeves to look puffy again, but replacing the elastic wasn't really an option. After a bit of experimenting, I came up with a way to gather the stretched elastic using strong twine. And honestly, it worked so well, I ended up doing it on several other dolls afterwards. And now it's finally time to meet doll 2 in her completed form, and her name is Iris. Did anyone guess that? Did anyone have that in their bingo card? What do you think? Do you like it? I quite like her. She has a nice aesthetic that's comforting to me. Another drum roll for doll 1. Her final form, and her name is Elspeth. What do we think? Do we love it? You guys, I don't know why I left her fringe in the roller for the reveal, but if you can ignore that, you'll see she's turned out perfectly. I love her. She's got just wandered out of the forest after committing murder at a dairy farm energy. And that's it, friends. Let me know in the comment which haunted sweetheart is your favorite, Iris or Elspeth. And if you enjoyed crafting along with me, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more doll transformations, creepy crafts, and haunted sweetheart. Thank you so much for spending some spooky time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!